court kit and minimize also our expenses in the payment of freight and handling. Ang daming mga kit na nandun sa headquarters natin na hindi na-claim. So, we decided na we will go paperless for the first time. So, for the next part, for board meeting, it's our basic grade to be led by NBP Ernest Ibanisa.
Can I request everyone to stand up? And let's sign. You resolve the GC3.
Okay.
We believe that faith in God is meaning and purpose to human life, the brotherhood and ancestors of our nations, economic justice and investing one by free men through free enterprise, the government should give laws rather than men.
Tapos ka na, sir.
Okay na?
Yeah.
Yung paa, yung pantalon hindi kasama.
We reaffirm our conviction that faith in God is meaning and purpose to human life.
Thank you. We will now have our roll call to be conducted by our National Secretary General.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Present today are the following national vice presidents. For Vice President for Visayas, we have Ernest Ibanisa. Our Vice President for Northern Luzon, we have Josa. And then our MVP for Southern Luzon, we have Enrico Evangelista. And then we have the following national directors, Marlo Bangoro. We have Annie Kandari. Bonnie Abdon, Darwin Manubad, we have Danny Hernandez, Maka Asischo, Luella Agawili, we have Christian Paraon, and then we have the other Christian, Clemeno. We have Mark Lester Manalo. We have Charlie Chua. And of course we have Jeffrey Sanchez. Then, so that would be, and then of course we have our NEVP, Herbert Tan, NP Ed HM, yours truly, NSG, our NP, Vern De La Cruz. Then we have our appointed officers, our parliamentarian, Dante Santiago. We have our national auditor, Almaranya. We have our special assistant to the president. Special projects. Opo. Our national chairman for special projects, Senator Rollins. The man of the hour later, our national chairman for the outstanding Filipino, Dove Saavedra. Our Elecom chairman, Joey Orlando. Our past Elecom chairman, pinaka-hardworking, and of course, our national chairman for Project Watch, the flawless Angelica Alarba. Oh, And our chairman, for national chairman for Kasambahay. Kasambuhay. Grindo. That's Marinas. We have several people who are absent today because of the effects of the typhoon. So our immediate past president, Alfie Fernandez, he said this place is still flooded. And then, of course, our national director from the Gillian, Nora. She also had her bookings and everything that she had to cancel. Please say your prayers for our national vice president, Jim Bautista, who's having a minor surgery in the hospital. And then Toto D, our national vice president for Mindanao, is currently out of the country. So, but we have a quorum, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you for that, IDP Miley. Now we'll go to our next order of the day, approval and adoption of the agenda. Any motion? That's been seconded by MVP Jusak, Enrico, Bangilista, Woni, Abdul, then with Cardi, Joa. So, the adoption of the agenda is hereby approved. Next, we have review and approval of the highlights of the minutes of the second National Board meeting, May 26 at Astoria Hotel in Palawan. Any move?
Before that, Mr. Chair, I hope that to dispense the reading of the minutes in order to fast track our meeting.
Second, Mr. Chair.
Okay, it has been moved and seconded that the review and approval of the highlights of the minutes of the second National Board meeting will be dispensed. Next we have matters. Review and approval. Matters arising from the last meeting, creation or revival of Senate chapters and area targets, updates on Cotabato, Cabanatuan, Las Peñas, and Paranaque chapters, and others. So, we would like to call on MVP Jusat for these matters arising from the last meeting.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. I would like to ask the Chairman if we could include my proposal for the amnesty in the other matters.
Okay, the request for MVP from Locazon to discuss Go ahead. It's already, yeah.
Good morning, fellow senators. I have forwarded a proposal. I sent it to our group chat, and I assume everybody has browsed through it. The purpose of this proposal is for some senators that haven't been tapped to become senators. So the proposal is that we're trying to give them a different option to get their senatorship. Plus, one of the other benefits of this will go to JCIP. Ito pwedeng parang fundraising ng JCIP. So, we will create the proposal is to have a committee also that will help in planning the mechanics. There's a suggestion that we do the processing fee of 6,000 per senator, and if approved, and then we come up with like 100 proposed future senators, that would come out to 600,000 for the regular JCs. So, meron na silang fundraising there. And the proposal also is it will be only for a period. The proposal is for 3 years probably, and if they do not avail of the amnesty in the 3 years, tama na, wala na. So parang ma-avoid din natin yung abuse or buying of the senatorship. Plus, the other senators or the other people that are affected kasi by this are the chapters that are not active anymore. So they're not able to get their endorsements. So with this, if we create a Senate chapter for them, we can make sure also that this Senate chapter will make sure that they will have a regular chapter para mabuhay ulit yung chapters nila with their guidance. So, Mr. Chair, this is my proposal. I hope everybody has reviewed this, and if there are other questions, we'll try to answer them. Thank you.
Okay, then, thank you. Any discussion? Miley.
MVP, just a point of clarification. So you want to charge 6,000. I mean, all the other things in your proposal, I think that's very much, that's very good. No? But I just want to clarify because it's the 6,000 because of the supposedly 5,000 processing fee of JCIP, and then because it's like this, the processing fee of JCIP is now down to 3.5. We appealed it, so they lowered it. It used to be 2.5, became 5,000, then now it's down to 3.5. And then you have a 500 peso affiliation fee that is paid to JCISP, and then another 1,002 annual dues. Yeah, so initial payment to JCISP is 1,007. Then the processing fee of JCIP is 3.5. Yeah.
Okay. The amounts kasi is the 6,000 there was just like an amount suggested. There's really kasi from the I wasn't sure if it was 3,000 or 3,500 then so 3.5 na ngayon. So anyway, and then plus the 1.2
is annual, and then 500 is affiliation. So 1.7 is the first time payment.
So include natin yan. Gawin na naman natin package yan.
Yeah.
If 6,000 is too low, maybe we can increase this. Kasi what we're giving them is an opportunity.
Yeah.
Ngayon, ipa-package lang natin yan na it's good for the regular and good for us also. Kasi it avoids their processing if they go through us. It will streamline also the work for the new senators. Kasi this one will be endorsed already by the Senate.
Right.
Diba? Only if after presented to the regular, if it is accepted by the regular, then good for both parties. And plus na, yun nga, the problem of the regulars, yung yung funding nila, diba? Every year,
Yeah.
like us, we try to look for funding. This one will give, if let's say, in the first year they approve 100, and then we go 8,000. So for that year, if we're able to endorse like 100, then they have automatic 800,000 to work with. Diba? That's easier than finding sponsors. Diba? We help them. Maybe with this gesture, they will see the light of our proposal.
I think we should just gather because Bulacan already has around 30. So I think if we go around, there will be at least 100 or maybe even 200. Because I think that's the only way na papansinin nila tayo if it's really wholesale.
I know. If it's 200 nga, imagine how happy they would be. Diba? And plus, the Senate will be happy also to have 200 new numbers, new members. Diba? That's why we're trying to propose this bill.
Mr. Chair?
Yeah, or maybe we can, the committee nga will decide eh. I'm not saying it's 6,000, diba? Ngayon, the committee represented by the 5 areas will come up with a recommendation. Or if it's 7.5, 8.5, or whatever, 10,000, 20,000. Kasi they'll see the value naman in what they're getting eh. Diba? Once they get this opportunity to become senators, eto pa, when they become senators, they will be active. Kasi they've been waiting so long. Oh, there's this guy na he's already 60 years old. Ma-awardan siya ng senatorship. Pag na-awardan siya ng senatorship, pabalik na siya sa pagiging JCs niya ulit, magiging active ulit siya.
Okay, thank you, MVP Joseph. So the amount that you of 6,000 is only a proposal. Okay, so it will be fine-tuned during the committee hearings, and then we have to. I think we have to create a committee, right? So that will be discussed. Yung mga detalye ng yung proposal ninyo, that will be discussed, right?
Yes, sir. As part of the committee, if approved by the chair, Mr. Chair, I would like to move that we create a committee for the proposed amnesty program for senatorship. Special program for senatorship.
I think that is the best way to discuss your proposal, MVP. So
Before that, Mr. Chair, may I? Actually, I joined the proposal of MVP Joseph. But first, I have questions. First is, before we are going to create a committee, I think, Mr. Chair, we should first approve whether or not we approve the proposal. Then, if we approve already, then that's the time we will create a committee. Because my understanding is the creation of the committee is only to submit recommendation or prepare a standard format on how this matter will be implemented. So if the good proponent is agreeable, may I request him to withdraw first the motion, and he will move first the approval of his proposal, then we will agree whether or not to approve it. Then afterwards, that's the time we create a committee.
okay, thank you, Attorney Bangkoro. MVP Joseph.
Mr. Chair, I would like to withdraw my previous motion.
Any other input regarding the proposal of individuals up. So, any case,
Mr. Chair, regards sa creation ng committee, ang purpose po ba ng committee is to negotiate, to negotiate and to make proposals and to make the study, to make guidelines. Kung sakali pong yun yung purpose ng committee, to create, to prepare guidelines, to negotiate, and to make study out of this, baka pwedeng simulan na natin yung committee. Kasi yun naman po ang magiging purpose nila. To make study, to make recommendations, and to negotiate in behalf of jci1 of the committee.
okay. Actually, that as I mentioned earlier, we have to commit to committee. Yun ang ano po na we have to study the proposal, and then with that we can come up with mga kung ano, sino yung mga eligible na pwedeng ma-include sa para mag-senator. Okay, I have to declare the results.
Tama ba? Mag-create tayo ng committee para gumawa ng guidelines. Diba? Pag na-approve yung guidelines na yun, ang implementation siguro, meron tayong national chair for membership. Yun na mag-implement. Para wala na palibago. Tama yun. Pero, i-raise mo nga muna yung proposal na yun.
Recess man ano. What lang ko gamay ba? Katong di ba na we have already the committee of membership. I think that should be the task of the committee of membership. But the proposal when we create the committee should include also representatives from the regular JCI Philippines, because even if we have this brilliant idea, if the regular JCI Philippines will not agree, to our proposal, it will not prosper. Because when you talk about senatorship, it will still go through the regular GSI Philippines. Unless if the person has already been declared as a senator, and then our concern is really more of the payment of his annual dues. Because and I think we should also include timeline here. Okay? Our term is about to end, and I think this is a very, very important milestone for this administration. So as much as possible, we need to send some, maybe a spokesperson to negotiate with the regulars. Remember, there might be some complications here because there's already an alumni that has been created. In fact, there's an inductional event yesterday, including the creation of the foundation. And those who are not members of the Senate might be lured to become alumni, and they still pay the dues of the alumni chapter, not necessarily to be affiliated with us. So the best strategy is for us to really talk to them. That's my own take. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, may I add? That's why we're creating the committee also, is for them to tackle and coordinate with JCIT. I don't think that it is necessary that we include them, the regulars sa ating ano na. Pero in coordination yung yung committee na yun with JCIT. Kasi ang mangyayari kasi parang so on our part we will screen the supposed new senators, after which it will be endorsed to NP, and then NP will present it to the regular for their acceptance. Yeah, the tricky part here kasi is if we agree on this now, meron tayong pwedeng ibigay sa regular na pag-iisipan nila kasi it's up to them pa rin if they will accept it eh. Ito lang, we're trying to get a chance na magkaroon nito para pag in-accept nila, di pwede na siguro nilang i-pa-implement sa atin next year. It's like thinking forward lang kasi. If we do not do this now, it might never happen. If we do it now, at least there's a chance na ma-approve, maintindihan nila yung thoughts natin na nga, bigyan naman natin ng chance yung mga 60-year-olds natin na maging senators. Or yung mga chapters na wala nang life, na mabuhay ulit para maging active ulit sila dito sa Senate. At for sure, if they have a Senate chapter, they will make sure also na magkakaroon sila ng regular. Kasi gusto nilang matuloy yung legacy nila, di ba? Kaya we're trying to do this properly, na well thought of, na para pag-present naman ng MP natin, NPN, to JCIT, it is for their thoughts or acceptance if they will agree or if they will see the advantages of this for them and for the future of the JCs.
Okay, recess po tayo, no? Sandali. Ito yung parating. We have to have our meeting finished by 2 o'clock. Okay? So, as much as possible, shorten natin yung discussion natin. Going back to the proposal of MVP Jusak about the application of senatorship of senior members. So, first, siguro gawin natin is to decide on the proposal of MVP Jusak, and then from there, kung ma-approve, and then we'll create a committee, and then
Interruption. The term should be technical working group because we have already an existing membership committee. It's a little bit insult to the membership committee. We'll create another committee with the same function. So the term should be technical working group. And then the chair of the membership committee should be part of the technical working group. That's my suggestion.
Is it overlapping small function already from the membership?
But that's
I think it's
That's,
Para wala na pong issue, let's just refer the matter to the membership committee. Po, tapos part na lang po siya. Tapos, so let's leave it up to them kung paano po nila put into effect the proposal.
Okay, ganito, since recess po tayo, no? Ganito gawin natin para mas madali. Decide yung proposal ni MVP Jusak, and then kung ma-approve, we'll have a committee for that, for the decade, para detalye sa proposal nyo kung ma-approve ng body. So, ganito, gawin natin, and then we'll go back to our meeting. Okay?
Hello. Ganito na lang, Mr. Chair. I agree with the position of Director Darwin na we will use the word technical working group instead of the committee because we have the committee membership already in our organization. So parang walang medyo masabi ba. But the intention is still the same. We will just change the usage of the word. So kung okay lang sa grupo, we'll use the word technical working group. Then the technical working group will study and make some parameters, guidelines, so on and so forth. But this TWG will be created after na ma-approve yung proposal ni MVP Jusak, which I think maganda naman talaga yung proposal ni MVP Jusak, Mr. Chair. Then the committee membership, we should put in they will be part of the technical working group. Ang chair sa committee membership sa organization. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Isama natin siya ng press release. Ang IPP kasi is always a part of the National Board as a representative of the regular to the Senate Board. So kasama dapat sa technical working group.
yes, and plus I understand that the membership committee right now hasn't been available yata din, di ba? So, if it's okay, we have the TWG, Technical Working Group, in coordination along with the membership committee, who can also be included in the TWG.
Okay, this meeting will now resume. So,
Mr. Chair,
MVP,
yes, I move for the approval of my proposal as presented in your kits.
okay, this has been moved and seconded that the motion of Jusak Bangilita approved. Seconded by NABP, Herbert, Andy Christian Paruan, Attorney Luella, Andy Boni, Andy Ani, and Andy Christian, and Andy Jeffrey. So the motion is approved.
Mr.
So,
Approved na yata na po. So approved na. NP, in relation to the approved proposal, I move that we give full authority to the NP to create a technical working group so that the proposal will be put into action.
okay, thank you. Any second? Seconded by NFG Mylene, NT Vern, Tony Loyola, Andy Maka-Asistio, Andy Boni. Then we have also seconded by Christian Parwan. So, there is hereby approved. Discussion. Okay, now, Mrs. Mother. will now discuss the approval of the charter of the jci Senate Cabanatuan.
Yes, LP. Today we will
Yung ano sa Cabanatuan charter?
Page 10.
Mr. Chair, with regards to the Senate Cabanatuan, I move for the acceptance of their letter of intent to create a new chapter. We have 5 new senators from JCI Senate Cabanatuan. The 2 was already there. The new senators are plus 5. Yeah.
So we have a new application for a new chapter, Cabanatuan chapter, composed of 7 members, headed by Senator Jojo Matias, right? Then they also have one member, Senator Carla Pisames. Then Doreen Nabong, I think. So they have also their AVP, Jaime Alvarez. So members Francis Magnetison, Mary Rose Manyada, and Carlo Paelas. So we have new application, so we have to approve for that.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I seek for the approval of the new Senate chapter, Senate Cabanatuan.
Okay, seconded by NDP and AVP Albert, NFP Mining, NT Bern, unanimous. Okay.
Thank you, Mr.
So, the chapter Cabanatuan application is hereby approved. Next, we have for the next topic is the 2025 jci National Convention. So this convention will be held in Mindanao. Since last year we have our national convention in Clovan, and then for this year we have we're going to have our induction national convention in Makati. So the next national convention will be held in Mindanao. So far we have 3 interested chapters in Mindanao who want to host the national convention for 2025. So what I heard is that one of the interested chapter is from Kasadyak Mantikau. Then we have also one from Zamboanga and one from Davao. But they don't have any final decision yet for now. But we have to decide on the host this coming national convention. Para next year, nakaset na yung ano nila, yung mga preparation and yung host na pinaka-importante, the host for the next year.